Good. Okay, ready to go. Let's close some of these things down. Okay. Right. Okay. Right. Just doing a bit of farming. Those guys. Settings, input device, right, that's it there, okay, test mic, blah 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 blah. That one, okay. Microphone, headset, okay. I don't really want to change much else on that. Done. Okay, right. Let's. I'm just generally leveling up. Yeah, let's level up these gems. It could be a lot worse because it could be poison ground effects, which this doesn't cope with too well. Dead end. I'm good at them. I'm good at finding dead ends, I really am. Right, this is where I die. Ooh, get out there. Got OP gear on, really. I'll still die quite a bit. Well, not OP gear, but high damage, really, because gone away with the original belt and braces. Primal Witcher now, which was nice. First time using it tonight. That's where I muck up normally. the good thing about demon hunters as well, the beginners out there, is that you don't actually have to, because of vengeance and multi-shot with the rockets and stuff, you don't actually have to shoot at the target. Like, the rockets are just flying out, homing onto other targets. So I can shoot over here and still get them in a totally different direction. Ugh, dead end. I'm so good at finding them, I really am. I should at least get some added paragon points for doing that, you know. Right, so I didn't die that time, so got 5 rolls, which is nice. Go for that one. Bring that up. Head on home. Let me bring up my browser because I'm not too sure. Right, okay, so, okay, right. There's really no firm plan tonight's stream. What's my cold resistance at? Quite low. What have we got there at the moment? All res. It's not quite an upgrade, is it? But I shall get rid. I don't want it. And then rinse and repeat, basically. I hope you guys are alright tonight and you had a good weekend and just chilling, playing Diablo, killing shit, basically. Trying my best to. Keyboard's getting a bit sticky on the keys at the moment. What is it's a bloody good job them rocks and rubble, when they fall down on top of you, they don't kill you. It kills the trash and mobs and that, but another good tip, really playing this, especially when you come to this map, is just stand there and shoot. Okay, just stand there and shoot. Don't have to venture for straight away. Let the rockets do the work for you and find the targets. And refresh your buffs every now and then. Yeah, because you're hitting off screen the shots do hit off screen, so you can be like, you know, something over here. Don't have to see it to shoot it, which is kind of cheesy in bigger, greater reps, because you can stand behind walls and stuff and still shoot through them. And what I'm doing here, so you kill that. Let's build up my discipline, or hatred, sorry. Oh, timed that? Well, bloody press it, you muppet. Right, there we are, we're off. Kill these bloody names. I mean, okay, granted, it's not a hard, great rift to be doing this, but, that's the whole idea. You're just farming paragons and, oh shit, Bagsaw. Oh, I've got to come back for that. Continue on with this, Bone the Trapped. Get back, spend them shards on the chest. Hopefully a prime will come my way or something. Be great if it did on stream. Although the right sort of primal I'm after for the shadow gear, really. That'd be nice. Oh, I hope the mic's okay. Oh, actually I cancel that because I want to convert for materials. Yeah, that's the one I want to convert. It's good. Right, because I'm running low at them. So yeah, I got plenty of the other at the moment. Got 8,000 of them, so I want more of these. So that's what I'll be doing as well this evening, is just trying to just farm gear, really. Farm gear, paragons and materials. Oh. Oh, is that going to end up being an upgrade? No? It's not far off, you know. Not far off. I'll have to have a look at that at another point in time. Okay, right, we go back, pick up. Oh, we spent any? Yeah, we spent some. So we pick up them shards. A few too many just to leave on the ground. Nice sip of coffee. Right, let's spend them shards, chests. Clickety click. Right, let's get rid of some of this. Ancient, don't want that. I don't want that. Yeah, if you guys watching this outside it being a live stream and you have any questions or you want any tips or whatever, drop us a comment. I'll I'll try and help you guys out. Oh, right, okay, let's go again. If I can, I'm not the world's greatest Diablo 3 player, that's for sure, but I enjoy the game and keeps me out of trouble most of the time. Yeah. The main thing is, right, is you enjoy something, and but that's the main thing. It's not the only game I enjoy, but it's one of the key ones that I always tend to come back to, because the longevity really, and the fun factor. See, when you're sitting there and you're just shooting, you can kill all sorts, and it just makes it better for you. Hey, we're leveled. Oh, get out of the way, get out of the way. Getting all excited because I levelled them. And what I find a lot of newish players on Demon Hunters is they sort of vault into trouble, and really you should really use vault getting out of trouble, like that sort of thing, like that. And it just gives you that 1-2 seconds more, like that, you see, to just move out of the way. Whereas if you vault in to get to the danger quicker, you got really less control where you actually end up. So yeah, that's one thing that I've sort of learnt the hard way myself as well. I press vault like accidentally, and I'll go headlong into a bloody arcane thing, you know. It's different when you're covering the shot in advance of what you can't see. Then you can, like, sure enough, vault into it like this sort of thing. I know that that one was there, but he wasn't going to kill me, you know. So clearing the way before us, before we vault. Oh shit, that's dangerous. Like, don't do that. just don't do it. Alright, we got lucky there. We did not die. Easy boss. Right. Yeah, things like that really. Just a lot of newbies sort of tend to like vault into trouble rather than out. Also, yeah, it's, while I think about it, it's obviously the higher crate riffs you do, then you gotta really be aware of your spending on your resources, because you know you could be vaulting, you know, vault shot, and you're gonna run low. That's, you know, very nice ish, nearly what I wanted. Yeah, just be aware of that, you know. That's nice for a follower. It can be. What's the neck? I don't want the neck. Although that's nice for a follower, but if it was ancient it'd be even nicer. Lost my train of thought now. Yeah, when you're doing harder greater reps, obviously, especially soloing, you've got no sort of meat protection in front of you, like a monk or whatever, or a barb giving you the buffs, and the monk and whoever. So like this, like, I know that they're there, so I just shoot. Then I vault a little bit more, then I get my focus going. Shoot, focus, shoot, move, shoot, move, shoot, move, move. I vaulted the wrong way, but you get what I mean. It's like you don't need to vault into trouble like I do, you vault out of trouble. Dead already. I mean, granted, it is very easy. create a rift level. It is very easy, but you know, why make it hard when you're just farming general lower gems that basically it doesn't matter. Better move out of that, because in the past that's killed me too many times. See, I'm not actually shooting in the direction of the mobs. I think a lot of people tend to sort of try and think, alright, you know, my rockets are going to find its targets. Yeah, I'm going to pick up all this shit. There he was, dead. Oh, get back. Just out of shot there and killed it quite easily. Normally there's something at the bottom side there. Oh, bugger. Oh, I was kind of lucky then. I'm always a little bit apprehensive, you know, about pylons on multi-shot, because it is kind of weak. Well, I didn't die again. That's quite a surprise. So that's all good. It's all good, guys. Just doing all these lower level gems. So. Speed. Yeah, it's gone as soon as I hand in. Slow. Yeah, even if you guys haven't played Diablo 3 at all and you're just beginning, look me up in the game. It's what is it? Funky Monk 22 hashtag 22665. So you're welcome to say, hey, I watched one of your videos or I watched your stream. Give us a hand if you've got the time. And I will. I'll try my best to, you know, help you guys out. All I ask in return is that you, like, have fun and, you know. See, I didn't really have to be up on this same level platform to actually shoot them. And the rockets doing, see the rockets going out at all angles there. Always try and pick up the health globes as well, whilst you run through everywhere. It just helps. You don't have to hit your potion every so often. I don't know. Oh, this is the end up here, so yeah. Yeah. They're nasty as well, I tell you. Them oppressors, they're called, I think. And these little enchantress things that throw out these little balls of fire at you. They're horrible because they hit. They do hurt, like that there that's gone past. There. There's 2 more there. You can dodge them. Also, another way, sort of, if you're backed up into a corner like here, and you can just vault, and everything that they throw at you, pretty much, you'll dodge it. Even them fiery ball shit things that they throw at you, them things. So yeah, playing the Demon Hunter multi-shot like this is fun, and there's see all them loads of balls that we're heading my way. Just gotta know when to like spam your bolt to dodge shit like that. I better charge up on that. Yeah, I'm alright actually. This way, slugs, come on. See, if you're not sure, you just vault, but don't vault into trouble, you know, it's not like vault out of trouble. Obviously, you know, this is level 65. It's no what works on a level 65 doesn't actually work that well for higher levels. Gear dependent, of course. You know, if you got top gear and you know how to what's the word? Approach certain mobs and all sorts, then you're gonna do okay. But there's, you know, there comes a point where you just ain't gonna dodge everything. It's sooner or later something will catch you and hurt you, if not kill you. So, which, you know, even like 65 is look at that, that's neon perfect. You know, lower levels can still kill you if you don't move and you don't get out of the way of crap flying at you. I die all the time. You know, there's nothing wrong with dying. It's whether you're not. See, I got hit then, and you know, I'm damaged. Damaged. These fuckers as well, excuse my lingo, but them spinning monsters for Demon Hunters just can't cope with them that well. Especially the Impale builds. All you can do is vault shoot, much like any other build, but I better get out there. See, we got out there in time. Shoot, move. Let's collect them. Ooh, chains. They're blowing up. They're blowing up, which is good. That's where I get lost. Got lost. But see, leaving like trash like this is fine if you're going to move away from it. Right, charge up, shoot. Yeah, especially on this map. Move a bit, shoot. Move a bit, shoot. Successful. And then tripod looking monster things, I don't know what they're called, I forget. Them things that I've just shot. These like four-legged, like them ones there, yeah? They're horrible. They are lethal to us. Demon Hunters anyway. Because they shoot like a quite fast moving projectile at you, but it's ground effect. It's all pretty much ground effect. Oh god. That was cheeky. That was cheeky. I didn't like that at all. Hey, right, I was going kind of nicely. Hey, I didn't even see it. Anyway, that's the whole point of farming. You gotta kill shit quite quickly, efficiently, just to level up your gems, get the paragons going. Especially if you're new, you know, you just like a new level 70 and stuff. Just get them paragons. And that was another thing, you know, you're leveling up the gems, right? And same way like I've got currently level 70. When I first leveled this up and got the ancient gear together and re-rolled what I needed to re-roll on items, you know, just to try and balance the character up a little bit so it becomes better than what it would be. You're going through all this trouble doing the greater rifts, leveling up the gems, and if you feel that, you know, whether it's level 60, 70, whatever, that you can farm without dying, like we've seen in the stream thus far. Oh, that's nice. It's got no secondary res there though, so that will not be better than the one I have, but I'll keep that as a spare because I might re-roll that in the cube. Get rid of that. Yeah, what was I saying? I've forgotten my train of thought now. Legendary gems, yeah. A lot of new players don't actually, you know, they think, oh, I can't level them up by myself, and go and do solo runs. And if you can only do a level 40 greater rift without dying easily, then level all your gems up for all your ancient items ready, yeah. And by the time you've done that, you've gained like maybe 150 paragons or something by doing that, yeah. So you got to farm the keys, then you got to farm, you know, to level up your gems. Say you got them all to level 50 or 60 or whatever, and you said, right, you know, I can't do solo greater rift 80. You hit a wall. You basically hit a wall, whether that's level 75 or something like that. And you hit a wall and you think, well, you know, I've got to, you know, now I've got to put all these gems on my gear just to get over that wall, you know. So whatever that target is that you set in your mind, because it's individual, because it's gear dependent, yeah, no one item is the same as other people's, so you know, it's totally versatile as well, like that. So if you can only get your gems up to, like this one for instance, 56, put it on your item. If that's all you can do, but put it on all your ancient items, yeah, okay. Because then, whatever wall you're facing, whether it's a 75 great rift, and you're finding that you're dying and you're wasting gold trying to gem up past that, you might be clearing it, but you might be out the time or whatever. Once you've augmented once you put them gems in your gear, you'd be able to move on. So do it, you know. You know, if it just means, for starters, just in game, you know, engaging in a harder, greater rep when you do your solos, it'll just make you that much more powerful in the end. And don't forget, the gems actually work out to be these gems, sorry, when they're augmented to your gear items, your ancient items, they're giving you the primary stat, which is based upon the colour of the gem and the cube, if you understand. You put one of the legendary gems and the colour, whatever class your whatever primary stat your class operates on. So in this case it's dexterity for the demon hunter and monks, then you'd go for green. If it was like red, it'd be barbs and crusaders and so on. So, you know, really got to be mindful. Just try and improve your solo performance, because you find that your end game in group play then will become so much better and so much more fun. You won't be dying to like ground effects as much, because whatever your primary stat is, your skills increase, your dodge rate increases, your armor increases, or your resistance increases. It's a 3-4-fold thing, you know. And for every paragon, sorry to harp on about this, but for every paragon level you're gaining, I think, 5 points per level. Now 5 dexterity in my case, yeah, because I'm a demon hunter. Now if you equate paragon levels to power, then when you augment the gear, or augment the gems into your gear, you're gaining. So say if you got this to 60, level 60, and you got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 items, say, and you had 10 gems at level 60, yeah, 10 gems at 60, okay, so your each gem is 250, I think, on a level 60. 250 dexterity times 10, that's 2,500 dexterity points. You divide that by 5, which is like 250 paragons. So you gain in like 250 levels in power. So that's why it's important for you guys to understand that paragons are important. Shit, I nearly died then. Are important for your gameplay, and you've got to oh, that nearly hit me. See, they float up to you. You don't actually, you know, they are bloody horrible. They really are. I don't like them one little bit. Them bloody things. They always kill me. Yeah, them spinning mobs there, they are lethal, I tell you. They are lethal. For me they are, anyway. Oh, wrong way. That's a surprise. Build up my resources. See that? It just floats towards you, and if you're not concentrating, it's gonna kill you. And if it don't kill you, it'll injure you quite a bit. Yeah, so it's well worth just like putting the gems in your gear, just so that you can move up a couple of notches in the solo and the group gameplay as well. Just makes you that much more in touch with the game rather than just following people ahead of you that's killing everything, so you got nothing to hit. You're more engaged into the game rather than just sitting back and letting people just run through with you. So I like to see new players actually becoming powerful quickly, because if they don't, right, you're just gonna, as overall as a group, you're just gonna be suffering for it, because somebody that's like reliant on like being carried and so on and so forth just to level their gems up, which is fine when it comes to group play, but you tend to miss the point of it. You tend to not understand, or it just makes you a very lazy player, in as much as like you're always going to be waiting for people to carry you or to push you through to the next level. As if you take some this is not aimed at anyone, it's just like general thoughts on new players that they tend not to understand. If you can gain 250 250 paragon levels just by putting them gems in and leveling the gems, you instantly become more, it's gonna pay you dividends, Anyway, that's me harping on about it enough, really. So you guys to solo push, level your gems up as much as you can, so you know where your margin is. You predetermine a point where your nemesis greater rift level is at that moment in time. Yeah. And then once you've augmented your gems onto your items, you'll find when you go back to that next run of that nemesis level, you've beaten it, you squashed it, you made mincemeat out of it, and you thought, well, all that hardship, I was trying to push and push and push without augmenting my gear, and now I can just run through and be a lot more efficient, and I'm getting my gems to the next like 5 levels higher, or the chance of rolling is increased. So all I say really is that if you can augment your ancient items, do it, because I mean, yeah, there is an argument saying like, oh, you should wait off, but it's not, if all your friends run level 80 Great Rifts, you can do it with augmented gear at 60 to run an 80, but just make sure that you don't expect to run a level 80 Greater Rift on... oh, it's finished. Yeah, of course it is. Don't expect to run a level 80 Greater Rift when you've just got normal gear and you've got no augments. You've just got to have the paragons then in order to do it. But when you're a lower level, everything's a little bit more demanding, a bit more harder. what's my tips anyway on just getting you guys up and running, newbies understanding why Paragon points are so important and how augmenting your legendary gems can give you so much more of a boost, with a case of just, you know, soloing greater rifts, farming, you know, to level up your gems really quite quickly. Also, when you, like anything, you start out with gold and everything, it's quite hard to come by, or it can be quite difficult. Don't think in realms of, you know, oh, it's going to cost me this to empower the rift and that. Just do it, because gold is so easy to earn. You know, little tips with working out how you can farm gems to a point where you can get the colour down to the T, where it drops, it will only be like that colour. So say if you're you know, your primary stat is like dexterity, then only dexterity gems will drop if you put on a particular item or cube a particular item. So yeah, you know, the game is like so much more fun like this. You can just like not, yeah, you die a couple of times and shit like that, but hey, it's the level of enjoyment, right? And it's the playing with others, it's getting to a point where you like, oh, you know, we're playing a 4-man and we only, our record is, I don't know, 79, I want to do an 80 and shit like that, you know? And that's the fun thing about it, is everybody's different and got different expectations and stuff. But it helps if you know the basics, what makes the class tick, the build tick. If you don't know that, if you don't want to find out, your gameplay will just struggle forever. Doesn't matter whether you're carried or whatever, it'll just struggle. Oh, I missed it again. Let's just take a sip of coffee. Yeah, also say on about general gameplay and the choices of builds, and there's no hard or fast rule really. It's just a game like any other game of this sort. It's governed by the current meta. If you do well, tested builds and so on, So it's always good and handy to watch some guides about certain builds that you like the look of. So in this case it's multi-shot, and you know, Natalia build, there's Marauders build, there's all these different, you know, there's a hybrid builds as well. But you've got to be mindful of how each individual one and how it actually works, because then you're better positioned. Yeah, better positioned in, you know, your break points, your speed of attacks, your stats, your cooldown reduction and stuff like that. So you're just mindful of how you can improve the performance and efficiency, because basically all you're trying to do in this game is produce a killing machine, yeah, that can farm better items than the ones that you have to reach a better or higher stage of game. Yeah, so that's basically the goal. As soon as they bring out, you know, Diablo being a franchise, as soon as they bring out another set values of what make you more and more powerful as the game evolves into whatever it's going to evolve into, that's all that you're trying to do, is get the best out of every item for a particular purpose, and that is to kill shit within the game as fast and as efficiently as you possibly can. Because if you're farming for a particular item, you don't want to be taking forever and a day to kill one elite pack. You want it down and, you know, dead as soon as you've seen it, basically, as soon as you've seen it. So the quicker everything's going down, the quicker you're farming items, the quicker you're picking up shards, the quicker you're earning paragons to get more and more powerful. And the quicker you do things, whether it's paragon leveling, farming greater reps or normal reps, going there. The easier everything becomes. Still at 100, yeah, it's dropped down to 90 now. So I'll move on to the next. This is what I mean. If you needed 15 gems for all your items or something, and they're all ancients and you've got no augments on them, pay for the 5th roll, try not to die, level them all up, and you'll find a marked massive improvement in what you're able to do then after. Okay. No, I don't want that. Got one, so pointless. Also, when you gems, I tend to just level everything up to Imperial. You know, when you get like a load, automatically, I just don't even think about it. Just do it, because it's the Imperial gems that are used with the enchants and stuff. So you know, you might not know about that, but yeah, it's the Imperial level gems that is needed. So you're always handy to keep on hold, sorry, your Imperial levels instead of just leveling them straight up to the max, you know. So see, the rockets did the damage there, right? I certainly wasn't aiming. I just wanted to get out of trouble quite quickly. Sometimes it is worth just vaulting through them, but make sure at this level it is not a lot that can actually be that quick to kill you. Although it happens to me quite often. So you use your common sense, really. You find that he leveled. See, even soloing shit at this level, I'm only running 65, so it's not like I'm having to push the greater reps for to progress with my paragons. It's not that at all. Dead end. That's nearly the end of it. Keep out of that explosion. And that one. Come back. Now the rockets do its thing. Oh, I thought I'd spent my shards, but clearly I hadn't. Pagnassi. Get that point on. 100 odd. Okay. No, oh, I didn't want to do that. What a bloody fucking muppet. Right, okay. Lost 150 shards then, which is no good thing. It's no good thing, peeps. Yeah, it's 3:30. Well, no, it's not actually. It's 3:05 in the morning in the UK. Quite chilly out. Here we are. We've got a primal. A totally useless primal. Although I did say there's a hybrid build out there that would be inclusive, so I got that one. That's one. Building up them primals. Then now. But I did say, you know, if you put a bit of thought into it, you could actually have quite a sweet build by you utilising this. But it won't be current meta, you know. Yeah, I was just telling, just going to say to the clan member there, that you have to do a solo 70. Yeah, you have to do a solo 70 before a primal will like drop for you in general gameplay sort of thing. I'm just letting him know that. Oh shit. Oh no. I hate these bloody things. I'm gonna die. I'm sure I'm gonna die on this one. Yeah. Finger typing, I'm afraid, guys. Where I got my keyboard now, it isn't particularly comfortable with typing. I hate typing, I really do. That poison sucks, it really does suck for us. Especially at earlier levels when you're starting out. The ground effects are lethal for a demon hunter. Like remnants of monsters that are just like died and they explode, you know, the bodies explode afterwards. Bloody horrible, I tell you. do that. Let's get out of this level, hopefully. Oh, well, see what I mean? Them explosion of green shit on the floor. It's horrid. Horrid, I tell you. It's horrid. Horrid, horrid stuff. Fuck me. It was close. It was close. It was damn close. Like, don't be too mindful about killing individual trash. It's like when you get to like a stage where you're doing the greater rift or normal rifts, you know, it doesn't really matter. You just want to kill as much and as quickly as possible, so that includes soft targets, and if you don't kill them with one hit, don't hang about, you know, don't hang about, just get the job done, get in, get out, sort of thing. And rinse and repeat. That's the whole point of it. Enjoy it, rinse and repeat. You get more enjoyment from the game if you're more efficient with him actually playing it. So the quicker you're killing shit, the quicker you're leveling up, the quicker you're more powerful you become, you're doing your gems that much quicker, do blah 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 blah. You know, you just everything becomes easier and more enjoyable. One of these people that just sort of like looking at your shit that you pick up, thinking how you can work it in with a build, and that's fine too if that's how you want to play it. But generally, you only enjoy the game if you have any game, you have some degree of success within it. That's my view anyway. So kill the crap as much as you can, as quick as you can, without spending large amounts of time struggling. That's when you know you gotta drop the level and just keep on farming. Keep on trying to find that item that's going to give you an improved effect or whatever. Keep farming till you find it. Keep farming to get your paragons. Keep farming to, you know, I just enjoy the game. I'm not, by a long shot, I am nowhere near a top player or anywhere close to being that. Just enjoy playing it. I kind of like pushing myself with what I have. I tend to play Diablo for a number of weeks, then I sort of leave it alone for a while. I get to a point where I get just a little bit bored with it, you know. Yeah, I can't understand how people get like 3,500 Paragon points in a season. I really don't. They must be on it every day for the full duration of the season, 24/7. Like, I'm on it quite heavily for a number of weeks, and yeah, I couldn't do something that intense all the time maximising like the efficiency of the farming, because that's what they're doing. They're just basically rolling out as quickly as possible the paragons and the XP and that, which is great if, you know, courses for courses, but comes a point where, in my view, and it's only my view, that, oh shit, see, the rockets again found their mark. It wasn't me particularly that skillful, and nothing but well, nothing further from the truth there, I tell you that right now. It's just rockets are so good. Go this way, just shoot them from down up here, and we can shoot that from up here as well, so I'm not even hurt. Bit of a cheese, but there we are. So yeah, you can farm shit as quickly as you can, as efficiently as you can. You get more, you get better gear, you get paragons, you get more powerful, you level up your gems quicker. It's just a snowball effect, you know. Snowball effect. Obviously, not everyone's got gear like this when you start out. Everything is, like I say, a learning curve. A lot harder to start from, but if you get the gist and you get the point of the build that you're trying to work around, whether you've not got the gear for it, you sort of re-roll stuff to make a certain item work within it, with whatever your ideas are, just so that you're farming more efficiently, quicker, you're killing stuff quicker to get the drops and so on. And that's what you all need to think about when you're playing a game like this, is that it's not so much, oh, I haven't got that item, it's what can I use it for, in as much as how can I build it in with being stronger in some way. If you work on that pretense and understand, you know, your role within a group, if you're playing in a group, so if you're a healer, then you know, you're a support role rather than a damage dealer. So don't pretend to deal the damage. Do what you're supposed to do as a utility sort of provider to the group. So if you're there for just buffing the group for damage or health or resistances or whatever it might be, then that's your role. Just being there, running alongside, giving everybody whatever boost it might be, until you find the items and the build that you want to do. Also, there's the players in the game that you think, oh, Jesus, how on earth did they do a level 110 Greater Rift with that gear? Stuff like that. Half of it, or mostly to do with it, is that they've got high gear, high-end gear. They've got paragons galore, and we've just been really fortunate in getting the items, getting the gear drops and so on. Just don't feel that your gameplay is any worse or whatever than theirs. It's just luck of the draw in as much of what drops for people. Obviously, the more times you farm, more efficient you farm, the more chance you have to get stuff that is really nice. So don't sort of like treat it like, oh, I failed, you know, blah blah blah. It just comes with just doing the game, enjoying the game and shit like that, really. Let's take that anyway. I know I don't need it, but okay. Another one. Oh, another one. Got lots of puzzle rings at the moment. Like I say, don't fear with running out of gold. Yes, things will be tight enough, you know, before you get the gear to farm, but gold efficiently, and don't worry about paying for stuff because it's so easy to get back. It's like not even worth worrying over, really. You know, that's what you're worrying about to a point. Oh shit, you know, I'm been powering all these rifts, I'm failing, I'm spending all this gold and not getting any return out of it. Well, you might be getting an extra roll per greater rift that you're doing, so it's worth it. Ugh, I really hate this map, I do. exactly them rockets doing its damage. Just need to recharge the discipline. Ooh, that could be very nice for me. I think I've got primals though. I know, it's a fucker, innit? Yeah, I think I have got a primal legs on that. The shadow build is very well geared at the moment. I'll have a little look. Yeah, I've got, yeah, pointless keeping it, really, although it's perfectly nice and all that, but pointless having it when I've already got primal. Right, I think another 10 minutes of the stream. Basically got a lot out of the way. Oh, look at this poison going on here, killing me, tell ya. Shit. You can't dodge it either, not too well anyway. Need to go somewhere where there's not got any. That's sometimes very hard. Oh shit. Ho ho ho. Let's go back down here. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, got lots to contend with. All this poison shit as well. Just finding a that's quite successful, that, really. Oh, dodge that shit. Oh, we walked into that one. It really does hurt, doesn't it? And I don't know if you've seen that. I had to push my pot as well then. Yeah. So this one's not got any poison effects. And also every now and then, like just recharge up, like hitting your primary. Like that. Also it buffs the damage of your multi-shot as well. Yeah. Just gives you an attack boost, I think it is. Just an attack speed of your weapon. I've nearly been streaming for an hour and a half. Basically this is what I do, just leveling up the lower gems, and then I to a point, and then I go a little bit higher, then a little bit, just gradually moving the gems up the levels and not actually concentrating on just one gem at a time, which is just you know, it's just pointless. Like start to finish, I think you might as well just do it this way because it's far more efficient in your time. So time enough for one last one. Or the hour and a half mark. Hope it's been entertaining or useful to you in some way. And don't hesitate if you wanna like join me in the game. This Funky Monk hashtag 22665. And you want some advice or whatever. I don't pretend to be excuse me, the best at this game one little bit. It's just I enjoy playing it, and I hope anything that I pointed out in the stream is of use to people. Throwing that crap at me. Alright. Charge up. Alright. Good time to charge, really. It's a bit dangerous walking through that lot, so I don't advise it. Seems it was a total waste of time because I didn't pick up everything. Yeah, so let's get this out of the way. I'll end the stream. Hopefully it's helpful to some people. It's not for advanced players one little bit, it's just a little pointers or remarks. What I believe to be the better ways of leveling and powering up your character, your toon. Get them there. Another pylon. Oh man, I just didn't have the timing right on the last one as well, the stream. You know, it just goes to show you could have totally excellent gear. You should be able to be, and you still die. You still like lose the will to live, and still fail to keep alive at all times. See if I can do it this time. Done it that time. Charge up. Charge up. Oh, that's that. Job done. Okay. Well, hopefully that was quick enough. And I need to spend 150 shards. Okay. And don't hand in this time. See, I lost a life there. Lost a roll. That would have been 38. So it does happen. And there's no bad thing it does, so don't get too despondent about anything like that. It's just that you're not hanging around. That's the main thing. You just don't want to be hanging around struggling to kill whatever you want to kill, to whatever you need to kill, just to gain them paragons or XP or the gear in which you farm. My mouse is playing up a bit. It's quite useful, but I don't want it. Okay, spend them paragons, end the stream, and not paragons, shards. Primal will come to me one day. I'm up to the chest, so it doesn't look as if it's this time round. Who knows? Who knows when? Okay guys, hope you enjoyed the stream. Be sure to leave a comment, like, subscribe. By all means, look me up in Diablo 3, Funky Monk, hashtag 22665. Say hello, and if I can help you out, guys, I will. And catch you on the other side, guys. End the stream now. Thanks a lot. Bye.